Is it really worth it to build for rent in Nigeria? Somebody reached out to me about how he spent over 300 million to build a rental apartment in one place in Enugu. This particular apartment gives him around 2.5 million naira to 3 million naira every single year. In that 3 million naira, because of the kind of tenants he has to also reinvest that 3 million naira in maintenance of the building, because even the tenants are not maintaining the building very well. So he has to not just make lesser rent, he also have to invest the rent in maintaining the building. He does this almost every year, and by the time he's done with all of this, he doesn't even have up to 2 million naira left in the rent. And then he was like, is this what I'm going to be doing? How many years is it going to take me to cover even the capital I invested in this building, not to talk of making profit in it? And he was just regretting the investment, because he wasn't getting, of course he wasn't getting anything out of the blood, the sweat, the tears, the money he invested in building that apartment. Sometimes when you hear this, so you just be like, are you serious? Like, how is this even real? I will invest 300 million naira in an apartment, and then I'll be collecting 3 million naira, 2.5 million naira as rent. How? But these things happen, and I know that you know someone that is experiencing this same thing as well. Now, if you listen to this video to the very end, I'm going to be showing you how you can remedy the situation, one, and also how you can put more money in your pocket as a landlord who already owns a rental apartment. But if you are still planning to build, you just found this video at the very right time. Because if you follow everything we talk about in this video and implement it in your building, oh my God, just thank God you found this video, because it's going to be very, very helpful to you. Well, let's get into it. Now, think about this. Every single tenant that is in your building already has needs. They already have things they pay for on a daily basis, on a weekly basis, on a monthly basis. Some tenants are corporate workers that go to work every single day. They come back, they are hungry, they are tired, and they still have to go to work the very next day. Now, what you need to do is to find out these things that they're already paying for on a daily basis, on a weekly basis, on a monthly basis, and provide it to them, because they're already paying for it elsewhere. Why not they pay it to you that already has this building and accommodating them? If you can provide a structure where they pay these things to you, you are in for not just yearly rent, you are in for consistent monthly rent from people that already live in your apartment and are already paying for these things. Should I give you an example? Well, let's do it. Now, every tenant, after paying for rent, every day they eat food. Every week they wash their clothes. Some of them are too busy to go to market. They need someone to go to market for them. Some of them, they cannot do all of this hard work of sweeping, all of those kind of things, because they don't have the time. Now, what if you can provide these services to them, in addition to them also living in your apartment? Do you think they are not going to pay for it monthly? See, most people, especially corporate workers, digital entrepreneurs, young people, will prefer to pay for any stress rather than put the time, because time is money, remember, rather than put the time in doing those things, when they can actually invest that time in doing more things that make them money. So if you can provide these services to them, of course they are willingly going to pay you for it. Let's take, for instance, laundry services. An average corporate worker pays between 30,000 naira to 70,000 naira every month on a laundry subscription plan. They're already paying it to somebody else. Many people are already paying this. And sometimes those laundry are not even very close to them. They have to still do all of the mess and all of those kind of things before they even get their clothes. Some of them also have to even travel to the laundry service place to get their clothes, because it is far-fetched from them. So what if you can provide that laundry service in the apartment they're already living? Guess what you just did? You cut the distance for them. I mean, why would I go to Kafansan to get what I can get in my own house? Do you get it? So they're already paying for this, but if you can provide it, see, this is an extra 30 to 70,000 naira per tenant, per person to you. Now, in an average apartment, there are at least 50% of corporate workers in that apartment. So if you have 8 blocks of apartments, you have at least 4 to 6 people that go to work every single day, 4 to 6 people that are digital entrepreneurs, 4 to 6 people that need this service, 4 to 6 people. Now, if these 4 to 6 people pay you between 30 to 70,000 naira every month for just laundry service, this is an extra 120 to 420k for you monthly. This is just monthly. And an extra 1.4 to 5 million for you yearly. This is not rent. This is just for laundry services. And this is the amount of money you are leaving on the table as someone that is planning to build, as someone that already has an apartment. Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Okay. And the truth about this is you don't even have to be the one to do all of this service for yourself. Come on. You can do it even if you are not in Nigeria, even if you are not living in that apartment. Of course, you can run it efficiently and have it managed efficiently from anywhere you are in the world. The best part of it is that, you have to make it a monthly subscription. Oh God, this is so sweet. See, if you are still planning to build and you are seeing this video, just thank your stars. I am telling you, thank your stars, because if you implement this strategy and implement it well, you don't just get to have extra income coming to you monthly. You also get to have premium clients that rent your property. And I'm going to show you how. Don't worry, I'm going to still review how this is going to happen as we progress in this video. Stay with me. Now, if the biggest question in your mind right now is, okay, how am I going to do it? How am I going to do it in Nigeria? Are you sure? Does it work? Let me show you exactly how it's going to work. Using this particular property as a case study, let me just show you how you can implement this strategically, how you can implement this sweetly, and stop leaving money on the table when you are already putting in very much millions in building these properties. Now, I'm going to use Olive Garden Estate located at NTA Road in Port Harcourt as an example for you. And if you are looking to build, you are still looking for where you can build, this particular property is one of the best places you can implement these. Let me show you why. One, if you are around Port Harcourt or you know Port Harcourt very well, you will know that NTA Road is one of the busiest places in Port Harcourt. The busiest. You have offices there, you have markets there, you have businesses there, you have young populations there. Like the markets you need, they're already there and actively looking for places to live in Port Harcourt, in NTA Road, Port Harcourt. Secondly, Olive Garden is already located in a gated estate, Majesty Estate. And if you're familiar with Port Harcourt Road as well, Majesty Estate is one of the landmarks because of the beautiful serene environment it has and every other thing in it. So this is already an advantage for you building in Olive Gardens. The paved road is already there, security is already there. People want to live in that kind of comfortable, serene environment, away from the hustle and bustle. And who doesn't love this kind of environment? You see, it's already an advantage for you already without you doing much. Now, this is how you can implement this strategy in Olive Garden Estate. Design with intention. Before you build any apartment, you need to have a plan. How many people do you want in your apartment? How many units do you want? Design with intention. Design also to have spaces for any service you want to provide, be it laundry service, be it gym services, or you want to just have a food service in that same apartment, or you want to have an errand service in that same apartment. Whichever service you want to use to make multiple millions in a year from your monthly subscriptions, designed to accommodate that particular service. The next thing you need to do, that is after you are done building, the next thing you want to do is to increase your chances of having more people subscribe for your monthly services. Now, you see why I say Olive Garden in NTA Road is one of the best places to do this. Because the population that usually look for apartment there are workers. They are digital entrepreneurs. They are corporate workers. They are students that need somewhere that they can just have ease. These are the population of people that are looking to live or looking for apartments in NTA Road. Now, if you have an apartment in a place like Olive Garden Estate, you want to strategically rent to these people who can afford these monthly services and don't have any problem paying for it. Like, there are people that just need you to provide the service because they would rather pay for it than stress and do it themselves, while also wasting their time that they could have invested in more things. Do you understand? So even when you are renting, you rent with intention in order to increase your chances of having more people subscribe to your services. So instead of just having 4 people or 6 people in your apartment subscribing, you can increase your chances to 8 to 10 people subscribing to this particular service. If you decide to do this, 2 things are bound to happen. One, you can easily increase your rent. So if the average rent in that place for, let's say, a 2-bedroom apartment is between 2 million to 3 million, you can literally increase yours to 2.5 to 3.5. Why? Because you don't just have an apartment, you also have services that will make people's life easier. So you'll be surprised with how people are going to even be rushing that particular apartment, because you're not just providing rent for them, you are providing services that will make their life easier. Keyword, easier. And what this will in turn do for you is that you attract premium tenants. So you don't have to be maintaining your apartment every year because of some kind of tenants. The second thing that is bound to happen is this. Instead of the few millions that most landlords collect as rent, and they have to wait for years, 20 years, 30 years to even make back the capital, not to talk of making any profit or return on investment from that particular investment they did. Instead of that, you have a different case, because you are not just collecting rent, you're collecting something monthly, and this something contributes a lot in the amount of money you collect from your building monthly on a yearly basis. This in turn increase your return on investment and also reduces the time it takes you to recover back your capital, not to talk of making return on investment. This in turn will make your apartment not just any apartment, but a means of generational income for you. Do you understand? This one will not wait for your child to be 30 years before they even start making money from the apartment. Do you understand? So these are the 2 things that are bound to happen if you start implementing this strategy. Did this help you? Did it help you in any way? Let me know in the comment section. Which one hit you the most? Let me know. And also, if you have not subscribed, subscribe now. Like this video so that it will reach more people. Since you have seen the video, more people need to see it now. Don't you think? Your friends need to see it. Share it to them. Your colleagues need to see it. Share it to them so we can make life better for not just you, but every other person around you. Okay? Thank you as you do so. I know you're already asking, how much will it cost me to do a project like this? And if I want to do it in Olive Gardens, how am I going to do it? How do I see Olive Gardens? Is Olive Gardens legit? What proof do you have that people are already making money using this particular system? Will I really see my returns faster if I start building like this? Do I need to manage these services myself, or will someone manage it for me? And if they are going to manage it for me, how do I trust them to manage it well? What if I don't live in Port Harcourt, and what if I don't even live in Nigeria? How am I going to do this? And what if tenants ignore me and don't use these services? Will I still make money? How am I going to do it if they ignore me and not use the service? And you may also be asking, why should I even start with Olive Gardens? Is there no other place I can start with? And how much is this Olive Garden itself? Can I even afford Olive Gardens? I expect you to have even more questions than this, and that is why I have put this quiz together. All you have to do is to fill this form, and you will see how this can best work for you in your own particular way and your own particular situation. Once you fill out the form, I'll personally reach out to you on WhatsApp. So don't just leave this video with more questions than answers. If you have any question you want to know how you can start implementing this for wherever you are in the world, just click the link in the description and we are going to have a one-on-one conversation about it. I will see you there.